so voice user interface.
Yeah.
So how can things be utilized with Alexa? So it's really, looking at those elements, what can we incorporate? What can we do? How can we look at things differently?
Yeah.
So how to look at things differently. I think that's the biggest thing.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Can you explain that VUI thing, voice user interface? Like, what does that actually look like in that world?
So I think, so I'm super, super new on Alexa. This is coming from no kind of foundation. But I mean, really, when we look at it, it is how can we give short snippets of information to engage with people at any time? So kind of the big things at the moment is just providing knowledge. So people asking, Alexa, how do I such and such? Or Alexa, what's the weather? The one kind of area that I really see this helping is children.
Mm-hmm.
So when we look at children love technology. They love talking. They love interacting, and they also love having a reward. So could you implement conversational skills and also self-confidence? Because I think this is the thing, I grew up in a very loving family, and I'm super thankful for that. But I'm also conscious because I've previously been a school governor in a school whereby it was in quite a poor area, whereby children didn't have, kind of any love for themselves. So how could we take Alexa, which in essence is a tool for information, and how could you provide confidence? How could you provide conversational skills? Because that's another thing is, up until I'd say 16, 17, I was so quiet. Like I hardly ever spoke. So it's how could you have VUI to assist in conversational skills? So it could be interview skills. If you are coming up to 16, because we all remember, those first interviews, and you are absolutely petrified because an adult is going to talk at you. So it's how could you utilize that? How could you make, how can we fail in a safe space? How can we fail life in a safe space? That's where I kind of see it.
It's cool. I think it just as an information thing as well, I see value. Like if you just have those little devices sitting around office pods or whatever, and you can be like, hey Alexa, how many days leave do I have left? Or
that's so cool.
Things like that normally sit on the intranet that could just be answered like that. And then if you think about other people hearing that information, so it's almost like integrating that content, whatever it might be, through the others as well. So that could be cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this. I'm so thankful that we live in the time that we do, that we're seeing all these different things taking place. I think it's going to take quite a long time because it's how does it become mainstream, and that's a massive thing for us. Is how does it become popular? And it will be the social media platform. So it will be TikTok, it will be Snapchat, it will be Instagram. How are influencers utilizing it in a way that makes sense to life? Because when we look at how the world works, everything happens in cycles. You look at Fila. Fila is back. In fact, Fila is crazy expensive now.
What is it? Yeah, what is
champion.
that? What's Fila?
Fila? Do you not know Fila clothing?
Oh,
yeah.
I was thinking like a program or something. I'm like, which one's
it's so ugly, and it always was.
I was like, how behind it is it in Australia?